It wasn't until I got in shape where I could walk past the mirror without looking away that two things started to change for me. One being my self-perception, and two being the perception from others. Once this changed, everything changed for me. When I was young, just starting out, I was super skinny, super embarrassed. I was wearing hoodies to the gym for the entire session, even if I was sweating my ass off. And I was a bit embarrassed to really leave the house and have people look at me. I didn't want to be in photos. That's why I find it so hard to find old photos of me. And, during this time, that was the worst part of my life because I had such low confidence and such low self-esteem to put myself forward in social situations or opportunities. And I didn't really have any doors open up for me during that time because I just didn't have that confidence behind me. But, after a bit of time, I started to not feel so sorry for myself. I actually started to go to the gym, started to put on a little bit of muscle, a little bit of confidence, and you can see I put on a little bit of size, but I still didn't look like I was in shape. I didn't look impressive. I was a little bit chubby. I wasn't watching what I was eating. I was training fairly regularly, but I just didn't have that aura behind me that says, look at me kind of thing. I didn't have that confidence behind me. It wasn't until I really locked in with my fitness, with my training, with my nutrition, that I actually completely transformed my physique to something that I'm now proud of. I'm posting it online, not for validation and that kind of thing, but I want to, really show off what I have created and being able to do with the knowledge that I have, so I can help other people as well. Because once I'd gotten in crazy shape, everything started to change for me with my self-esteem, and my confidence was the first thing. Now I can post myself, I get criticism, and I don't take it too harshly because I have that confidence behind me that I know what I've done, and some birds flying around me. But that's the key thing, is having that backing behind you where you can walk into a room and feel like you belong in any room. I'm walking out here, I'm in a t-shirt and some trackies, and I'm filming out in public here on a main beach, and I know no one's going to come up to me and say, hey, what are you doing? Because I have that power behind me. I have that confidence, and people walking past me right now, they're smiling, they're wondering what I'm doing. But because I've built that confidence through that track record of results, it's not built off of fluff and nothing. Because I've put in the work, it's now that I can go out and film myself in public. I can, put myself in situations for opportunities. Ever since I've gotten in shape, my social life has expanded greatly. My career opportunities has expanded as well, and my networking, which is the best thing for me as well. It wasn't until I started to grow my network that I even thought to post on social media and thought to help other people. And once I'd started doing that, it was just a snowball effect of what I wanted to do with my life. And from changing from a little boy, really skinny little boy, to a man now, and really having that knowledge to be able to pass on to other people, and understanding what it takes to change your life, change your self-perception, change how other people see you. It takes some time, and it is a long journey. It's not something where you can have a transformation over 3 or 6 months. And if anyone's trying to sell you that, it's a lie, because this takes years to build, of consistency, of routine, and improving upon this. This doesn't take a few months. So if anyone's trying to sell you something where it's like, I can change your life in 3 or 6 months, it's a lie. It takes time, and so it should, because it's something that once you get to the end of the road of, it's something you carry with you forever. And now that I have that, you can't buy these things that I now have, this confidence, this ability to present myself out to the world with true power now. So when I enter situations, because I now have built that physique, that confidence, people look up to me as an authority figure now, even if it's a situation where I'm actually not like the knowledgeable person on. Say for example, our cars break down, for example, and I don't know jack shit about cars. I just like driving them around. But if me and you are standing next to somebody and they're wondering who's going to be the best person to help me with this, even if you are, say, a mechanic, I bet you they're going to look to me first, just because I have that power, that presence, and it shows that I've put in the work ethic. It's someone that knows what they're doing. So in that situation where even though I know nothing about it, I'm already starting one step ahead of someone else that doesn't give off that kind of work ethic in their physique. The first thing people see, and it's unfortunate, is don't judge a book by its cover, but that's just the realities of the world. People look at you and they make a judgment. So why shouldn't that first judgment be of something where it shows you are someone that puts in effort, someone who takes care of themselves? It changes everything. And now that I've changed not only my self-perception of having the ability to complete tasks and do them with high accuracy and be able to produce things for other people and help other people. Now, everyone else's perception of me has also changed now. So now people look to me for answers, for questions. They look to me as that authority figure now because I've put in the work. They've seen me put in the work, and now they see the results as well. So if that's something you want for yourself, for people around you to look to you as the guiding light, as, you know, the anchor, I'm sure all men out there, they want that because it gives you real high satisfaction when you can be that person for someone else, to be able to help other people. Us as men, we get more enjoyment, more satisfaction out of helping others than, you know, looking after ourselves and buying ourselves things. If we can help someone else along their journey and really push them along and change their life, and you see it in real time, they see their confidence shoot up. They tell you through text message that, you know, they enjoy looking at themselves in the mirror now, and they have that confidence now. It's through that work that they can put that trust in you because they see you've done it. So if you really want to have that kind of life-changing situation, you really need to put in the work. It's not going to take a short amount of time. And from these periods where I started out super skinny to, you know, going to the gym super consistently, 5, 6, I think I even started to go for 7 days of the week for a short little period of time. Now I was going for runs, super active, but I wasn't locked in, and because of that, it showed that I didn't have the real results at the end of the day. So if you want to make this change and really start locking in, DM me, reach out to me if you really are ready to make that real flip, that real transformation. And it's something that's going to absolutely change your life because it expands to all areas of your life. It's not just fitness and my physique that has now improved. It's everything. It's the social life. It's the career. Because the confidence I have when I enter rooms, when I walk around, it's that feeling that you can take to all areas as well. So I know this is a transformation that you really want to make, and I know it's going to benefit you greatly. So start locking in, start having a think about what you need to do to transform, to change, where you need to start accepting that it's not going to take a short amount of time. It's going to take a long time, and good, because that means it's going to be worth it at the end of the line as well. So start getting to work, and I look forward to seeing what you do.